This week looks like it's going to be seasonal.
Yeah, we're going to start off really windy, humid, and warm, so it's honestly going to feel more like springtime than winter, but that's South Texas for you. We're going to get through it, though. Heading into this evening, temperatures are going to continue to cool off just a little bit, so we're already in the 60s at this time with those mostly cloudy skies. You can see those pretty breezy winds blowing our flag here behind me towards the studio with those southeasterly winds at this time. So here's a look at what winds are doing across the entire coastal bend. They have flipped to this onshore direction since last night, and they are breezy as we head into today. Now here's a look at wind gusts on top of those sustained winds, anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour here in Corpus Christi. So it is breezy, and it's only going to get breezier. So what those winds are doing is bringing in a lot of humidity right into the coastal bend. So Beeville, nearly 20 degrees of a dew point change compared to 24 hours ago. So that's very humid, and that's where we're going to continue to climb through tomorrow morning. So up in the humid category to start tomorrow with temperatures near 70 degrees on your way out the door. That's all courtesy of this humidity, the wind and clouds overnight. As a strong cold front comes through, that's really going to drop our humidity into the very dry category Monday afternoon and into Tuesday before rebounding and essentially doing the same thing all over again as we head further into the week. But for this forecast, I'm mainly focusing on tomorrow's cold front and all the wind associated with it. So let's pick up right now. Temperatures in the 60s across the coastal bend. Kingsville and the Naval Air Station, though, in the 70s, and you can see all of those clouds over the coastal bend. That is going to last into tonight and through tomorrow morning. So temperatures as we head into midnight, they're going to continue to fall just a bit, but they're only going to get into the low to mid 60s. That's going to be our low for the morning, the first half of the day. Then heading into our 7 o'clock hour, temperatures, like I said, near 70 degrees. The clouds still hanging on, an isolated shower possible. And notice the winds. I've got not only the sustained wind speed here at the top, but the gusts as well. It's going to be a very windy day tomorrow. Gusts upwards of 45 miles an hour, maybe even a couple 50-mile-per-hour gusts thrown in there. So we're going to be very warm and humid until that cold front comes through, and you'll see as we head into tomorrow afternoon, we do clear out ahead of that front. We don't have too much in terms of rain chances tomorrow afternoon. That changes heading into tomorrow evening. As this gets closer to the coast, it's able to tap into a little bit of what's left of the afternoon energy in the atmosphere and the deeper moisture closer to the coast. So that's why we're going to see this line develop as it gets closer to our eastern counties. Once it hits about 77, that's when I think we're really going to start to see those storms forming. So behind that cold front, temperatures really drop. However, those winds still going to be very gusty, upwards of 30 miles per hour heading into Tuesday morning, which will be much cooler than tomorrow morning. So here's a look at those gusts kicking off at 9 a.m. anywhere upwards of 35 to 40 miles per hour. The wind does calm down just a little bit with that cold front coming in, but once it clears through here, you can see we go right back to being very windy as we head into Monday night. So here's again that breakdown that I showed y'all yesterday, just night, morning, and afternoon for the next couple of days. You can see really breezy heading into tomorrow morning with those winds calming down just a bit. So we do already have a wind advisory in effect for Duval County, as well as a gale warning for the waters. That's kicking in at midnight. So if you are going out on the waters, please be careful. They are going to be choppy, if not rough. One other thing with all this wind and dry air, we do have fire weather warnings for those counties there in pink. That kicks in tomorrow afternoon. So that means that fires can spread really easily because we have all of these conditions right here behind that cold front. So please be careful heading into the next couple of days with anything fire related or on the water. It's going to be very windy, warm, and humid tomorrow. The winds do last through the next couple of days before calming down, and then like I said, we just do it all over again heading into the end of this week. Brian?